Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. This one actually a lot of people have requested it in the past. Some people just think I have generational wealth, which is not true, but I just said let me come and talk to you guys about something I feel is very important for every young woman out there, every mom, every lady, which is financial independence and how you can get those coins. Okay, so I'm here today basically to talk about how you can get those coins as a lady, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, even if you're just a young girl in between phases in life. Say you've done NYSC looking for a job, any situation you are in right now, so long as you're in Nigeria, even if you're not, how you can get those coins for yourself, how you can make money. Basically, I'm going to be telling you all about how I've made millions of naira from my house, from my home, all through my years on this earth. Okay, even now as a stay-at-home mom, how I'm still making money. So I'm going to give you a lot of ideas in this video, so get your notepad, get a cup of tea, get a drink, mocktail, whatever, and start watching, because I have a lot of ideas that you might find useful. You never know. Anyway, if you're a NazomsCorner member, if part of a Naz family, say present or a marking register. Don't forget to comment down below, say present. I am here watching you. Okay, anyway, let's dive straight into the video. I feel like I've talked too much. Let me just get straight into the gist. You know what I mean. Now, mind you, some of the ideas in this video are things that myself I have practiced. Others are some I'm yet to practice, but I think it's going to work. So all of them shall put them together to advise you in this video. Hopefully you pick one or two. But let's get started. For me personally, one of the businesses that I've tried several many businesses in my life. I've sold food, I've sold wigs, I've sold clothes, I've sold jewelry, I've sold kilishi, I've sold, what else have I sold? That's pretty much all I can remember right now. But I've sold a lot of things in my life and tried my hand. I've tried makeup before, I've tried wigging, I've tried a lot of things since I was a young girl in an attempt to make some coins for myself. So that desire to be financially independent has always been there, and now that I'm a mom, I feel it's even more important. Even if it's not all about having a rich daddy or rich husband, like I feel as a woman you need to have your own coins. It's so important. You might want to get hair, your husband or your daddy will not understand why you need another hair. You need to be able to buy it for yourself. You need to be able to make investments. You need to be able to pull out your own cash when things are tough, So anyway, this video is not all about convincing you why you need your own coins. It's about telling you how to make your own coins. So my first suggestion would be to sell a service or products that you're good at making. In my case, I've sold food when I used to live in Abuja for like 3 months, where I had nothing to do anymore. I was about to move out and go to the UK again. I didn't know what to do, so I decided to start my food business because it was always an interest I had, and it was about time. Okay, in the 3 months that I ran that business, I definitely generated like at least 2 million naira, at least. Of course, most of it had to go back into like buying more pots, buying more equipment, which now I don't even know where they are, but I made money. Like every day money was coming into my account, and that was the most important thing. I knew that I was good at cooking, and I knew a lot of people tell me Nazom, cook this, cook that, so I knew I could sell that service in return for money. So you can also sell something that you're really good at for people in return for money. First I started with my family members, like my cousins and their family friends, and then when I started putting it on Instagram, like look at my food pictures, then people would pay me to come and cater to their office events. That's when I realized that I want to be a foodpreneur, like own restaurants and all that. But I'm less interested in the chefing business. I'm more interested in the expansion, like creative aspect of the business, opening new restaurants, expanding and all those kind of things. So anyways, so that was my own personal experience. For you, it might be something else. It really does not have to be cooking. It can be something like making beads, it can be something like wigging, it can be something else. So really, for this kind of business, it's not like you need an office or anything like that. You can literally just do it from home, hire logistics partners, so that they come to your house, pick up and deliver. There's going to be stress, of course, a lot of physical stress, but you will figure it out. you know. And then also another business you can do from home is open a logistics company. Okay, if you have enough money for 2 bikes, 3 bikes, you can start a logistics business. You can even start with 1 bike. It's just that your customers are going to be pissed at you, definitely, because you're not going to make your deliveries on time. But you can start with 1 bike, you can start with 2. It really doesn't matter. Register your company, do some merch like t-shirts, bags, and all those kind of things, and customize your own delivery containers. And yeah, you can start a logistics business from home. Pretty much find a dependable driver, because that's what's going to stress you in that business. Like, yeah, the drivers are going to stress you. Some of them take your customers and then try to do it on their own for their own profit margin. But a logistics company is something that you can do, you know, because these days e-commerce is booming and a lot of people are buying things online, need people to deliver them. Sometimes you just even need something, someone to come and pick something from your house to deliver to a friend, not necessarily a product. So a logistics company is also something you can do. Another idea, maybe start a laundry business. You can basically offer a laundry service to people. Okay, you pick up their dirty clothes, you can unload them, and then you deliver it to their house. Some people don't have time to go to the dry cleaners or to go and pick up their clothes from the dry cleaner, not just drop it off. So that's something you can do that will be really, really useful. As long as you have someone to, you know, actually do the picking up and dropping, you can totally do it from home, work on your own time. Another thing is you can offer a cleaning service. So in Nigeria, there's really, really cheap labor. Like around you, there might be a lot of young girls, guys that need a job. You can bring them together, you know, give them proper t-shirts, buy some cleaning equipment, and start offering cleaning service. Okay, all you have to do is maybe buy things like bleach, a vacuum machine, mop, like a proper mop bucket, you know, all those kind of things, like some equipment, and you can actually start that. And then probably you will have to be the one to do the inspection, give quotes, and then also do the inspection when they are done cleaning. You can train them, and you know, they will do jobs on your behalf while you're at home collecting your coins. Another one is, you see, errand girl, errand boy, errand service. Very important. A lot of people have the money to do certain things, but they can't make out the time, maybe because of work, maybe because of taking care of their kids. For so many reasons, they just cannot do what's involved. Okay, you can be an errand, you can offer an errand service. Again, if you have cheap labor around you, you have people that need help, you can send them a message, you know, and they go for you, and you collect money from a paying customer and deliver it through a logistics company. Again, that's another service you can do from home. You don't need an office, you don't need anything, you can just do that from home. So this next one is something that me, I'm well versed in. Like, I've done a lot of buying and selling in my life, and there's just so many ways to go about it. Like, I can't even start to cover all the bases here, and a lot of people don't like this one because it requires stress, you know, like you going to the market to decide what is worth selling and then reselling it online with a profit margin. Okay, so but still, it's an idea that will have you in your house most of the time. You probably just have to do shopping maybe once or twice a month, depending on where you're shopping, or even you can buy and sell from your house. These days there's AliExpress and Co, and you can literally stay in your house, order them, and then resell. Okay, you can order things from China. There are even agents in China now that help you with that. There are agents in different countries that help you with that. While you're at home, you order and then you resell. Okay, I know people that buy things from UK, US through personal shoppers, and then they resell online, you know, with a profit margin. All in a business, all in a buying and selling. Like, see, AliExpress, you can even decide to find a niche. Okay, you can say, I'm going to sell baby hair products, be ordering from AliExpress and reselling online here in Nigeria. You can decide to buy what's it called, wigs, like all these cheap wigs, like all these $20, $27 wigs, $30 wigs, $50 wigs, and sell for 15,000, 20,000 naira. Put your own profit and sell, advertise it and sell. You know, you can decide to start selling artificial plants like that one I have. You can buy from AliExpress and sell, put your own profit margin and sell. All you need is some capital to start with. Even if it's as little as 200,000 naira, you can definitely start something on AliExpress. Start small and then you can expand from there. Baby clothes, there are websites like Zafu. You can even decide to start selling swimwear. If you have the money, you buy swimwear online and then you sell it. Also thrifting, you can go inside the market, use your hand to select, bend down, select that you think is worth it, and then sell it online. Also, you can go to Aba. You see this Aba in Abia State, forget the unrest in the east now. You can go to Aba, buy a lot of things, like it can even be kitchen and household items, it can be house You know, it can be anything. It can even be pre-made clothes, like all this dashiki. It can be anything you decide to sell it online. You know, buying and selling just requires a good eye, patience, and capital. A good eye, because you need to be able to discern, okay, this thing will sell, this thing will not sell. You need to know you need to study your market, know what is in demand, what people want to buy, and then you go ahead and sell it. Me myself, I've done this several. I used to buy things online. I used to buy things when I was in the UK, come back to Nigeria, sell it. I'll go to Primark, buy many things, come back and sell it. Like things I know will move quick, from pants to earring to shoe. Anything I sold, and it worked for me. I cashed out, like I'll be going back with thousands of pounds. Like, meanwhile, I only invested maybe 500, you know, or 600, 700 with good profit margin like this. Like every time I was going back, my box was filled with things that I wanted to sell. At the time I was a student, but those are still things you can do these days. Even if you can't travel yourself, you can send money to people to buy for you, and then you resell. You know, it's just that exchange rate is making that business now one kind, but people still need these things, and you can still resell them. Oh, another idea is that you can be a distributor from your home. So you can contact all these companies and you can be a distributor for them. So you can start carrying like Indomie, you can start carrying like Golden Penny pasta, you can start carrying a lot of all these household food items. It can be canola oil. You can distribute those things from your home. So when you buy it in bulk, you just go around your neighborhood supermarket, tell them, oh, I'm a supplier for this, so I'm a supplier for this, so if you need, call me. The only thing with this one is that most times people buy and then they pay later, or it really just requires effort in terms of gathering those customers. But a lot of times people send their boy or their girl to your place to come and carry those goods, or you yourself, you send your logistics partner to go and deliver them. But yeah, you can become a distributor for a lot of products, especially here in Nigeria. Now the profit margin is not much, it might be 50 naira or 20 30 naira depending, but that's why you need many customers in order to make the money. You might also have storage issues, because like, okay, yeah, if I'm distributing Indomie, where am I going to store those packets of Indomie, cartons of Indomie, so that they don't, you know, get spoiled, fire does not eat them, water does not damage it. You know, those kind of things become real concerns basically. Another one is you can be a content creator. It's not easy, but if you have a niche and you really have the passion to teach people or share, if you're a sharer, you can literally share your life story. You can share how to cook, you can share how to make wigs, you can share how to sew, you can share just funny videos, whatever you're good at, whatever you want to do, you can literally share it on the internet. People are going to follow you, and you're going to build a platform where you can market products and sponsorships will also come. That one is not easy. A lot of people think it's easy money, but it's definitely not easy money. I can tell you that it's very difficult, and of course you have to be consistent, you have to be able to have the time to do that. So it's a lot more difficult than people think actually, but that is also an option. I get messages all the time, oh Nazom, I just tell YouTube, please can you shout me out, help me grow. I'm like, it's not by people helping you grow, you have to be ready to put in the work, and when you do, you don't even need a shout out. You will organically grow, you see it for yourself, and there's no quick way, there's no shortcut. So another one, this one is very common, it's like kind of old school, but I still have to say it's cliche. Learn handwork. Okay, you can go to fashion school, you can go to makeup school, you can go to event planning school, you can go to catering school, you can go to what's it called, pastry, go to learn how to be a pastry chef, a normal culinary chef. You can go to learn how to do many things. Like these days during NIC, they teach you how to make beads, how to make multi-purpose soap. Like all those skills can actually be monetized. If you're good at sewing clothes, like even from your family and friends, you can start sewing clothes, you can use your stuff to market it. You can start selling ready to wear clothes. If you're good at making wigs, you can buy hair packs and, you know, turn them into wigs and sell as a finished product. You know, you can buy wigging tools, add it to the accessory, to the wigging business, sell it, and that's just it. You can go to event planning school and start planning events for people. Like people always throw birthday parties, people always, you know, do a lot of these things, and you can be at home while you start it, you know, and you can gently grow from there, hire staff. I know a lot of people that are still working from home as event planners. It's not like they have any office or anything, they just move around. Okay, this is the juiciest one of them on. Guess what? Get you a sugar daddy. If all else fails, get you a sugar daddy. Like, who doesn't want to be at home? See, if my husband there's one kind of billionaire money you'll see now, just stay at home and just be, you know, chilling, hire like 10 chefs, 10 nannies for the kids, 10 drivers. Who does not want that kind of life? Let's be realistic. Myself, I want it, but at the end of the day, that does not give you like financial independence. You know, having to ask for money is another thing. Like a lot of us just want to work hard, have our own money, I want to be spoiled, but I still want to have my own money, okay? So I have to be my own sugar daddy, have my own money as well. No matter how much my husband, my family will always provide for me, I have to have my own money, and it's super important. But if you don't care, you can just have a sugar daddy and they will take care of you. Me, my own husband is my sugar daddy, but I still have to be my own sugar daddy, okay? A lot of times, just because someone has money in their environment does not mean that they actually have money in hand. Get a lot of times people don't have cash, so you have to hustle for that money by yourself, and don't look down on anybody's hustle. See, don't even have shame. Any kind of hustle you want to do, carry it on your head, because at the end of the day, you're the one that knows why you're doing what you're doing. When the money comes, you're the one that will enjoy it. I know someone that sells chain, all these pastries, and she'll go for meetings and she'll always say, oh please, buy my chain, and people look at her like, madam, you're selling chain, why? But your husband, she's like, I beg go, I know my husband can do this, but it's my own business, so please patronize me, and that's just it. You have to be shameless about your own business. Like, don't care what people think. Don't think about, oh, how are they going to feel, if I say this, will they judge me? It doesn't matter. When it comes to my own hustle, I always advertise it too. Remember then, I'll be selling kilishi when I travel. Someone will say, Nazom, why is she selling kilishi? Why is she selling all this ready to wear clothes? Why is she selling all this? And I'll be like, well, I need the money. And truly, see, despite getting shopping money, I'll still get all that money and I'll save it and maybe buy something. In fact, now I feel stupid because like I used to waste that money on so many useless things, and I know what I know now. I'll be so rich. But unfortunately, I'm just letting all this wisdom that I'm giving you out in this video from my own hard experiences. So anyway, I hope you pick one or two things from this video. I hope you figure out what works for you. I hope you gain that confidence that you need to start selling something, to start doing something, so that you can have your own financial freedom and you can have your own money to spend. We all need ego at hand. Like, God, I can't wait for the day I have so much money. I told my husband, oh, don't do this, I want to buy you a car. I'll just buy you a car and surprise him. That's the goal for me. It's not fair every time they're spoiling me. Me too, I need to spoil my parents, I need to spoil my in-laws, I need to spoil my husband, I need to spoil my children. I want my daughter to be able to ask me for anything she wants without fear, that, oh, mommy cannot afford it. At least let it now be me that will tell her she has to work for it, or no, I'll not give her, not because I don't have, So I'm sure a lot of you feel that way. I hope you picked one or two things from this video, even if I probably have not mentioned or I've not exhausted all the options, but I'm just talking about some things that I know that have personally worked for me and things that I know that have worked for others, that you might be able to try and be able to make your own moolah. Okay, now if there's any other suggestion you have, please let us know in the comment section of any profitable business a few people can do from home. Please let me know, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys. If you're a family member and you've not stayed present, why now? Stay present, I beg. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye bye.